You gotta delve into your intuition. Let's get it.
I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
You can't bypass your rational mind into flow state, guys, okay? I see a lot of you guys trying this out and doing this. I've been trying to get more out of my mind and more into my experience and the present moment. And remember, this world might be illusory. This self might be illusory. But this moment is not. But this moment is not illusory because we are experiencing it. Because we are here in the now. So the now is the only thing that is real. Once you understand that, you start to change around your paradigm. Right now, we're at an old paradigm. When this new year settles in and you go more into this Janus January frequency, there will be a transition period. Right now, all the shadows that we repressed are coming up. You see this with celebrities, right? All this kind of stuff that they've tried to shut down and stuff down, but they're coming up now. So now is the time to do the inner work. Now is the time to find your inner sanctuary, to find your stillness, and be able to truly understand that this life is not for the weak-hearted. It's for the pure-hearted. It's for the version of you that's willing to not compromise on your values. The version of you that believes in brand integrity and believes that, hey, I stand for something and I'm here to share that vision of mine. I'm here to put that out there into the physical realm, into this incarnation, through this physical beingness, through this body, through this vessel that you've been given. And that is the gift that you've been given. And so you better take care of that gift. You better give yourself self-care, because self-care is how you take your power back, my friends, okay? Self-care is not this fluffy, a trend-setting thing where you do it just because, you're buying into the self-improvement industry thing. No, self-care is actually one of those things that is a fundamental understanding for yourself, right? Once you understand that every single emotion that you have has a baseline of care, you start to change your whole experience around. You're angry because you care about that situation. You're sad because you care about that situation. You wouldn't react with your emotions if you didn't care. So whatever act that you have going on right now, like, I don't care, man, I don't give a fuck, right? Don't go into that, man. It's going to be leaving you in apathy rather than getting you to juice the experience and savor the moment, okay? Now, I want you to try and enjoy the small things of your life if you want to be truly intuitive. Enjoy the tiny things, like the stopping and smelling of the roses. This is what I'm talking about. Just you putting the tea bag into the teacup. That is that experience, okay? I can appreciate this moment right now, okay? I had a very healing talk with my ex today, and, she told me of all the things that I did right. And I was focusing on all the things that I did wrong in the relationship, you know what I mean? And that really changed my paradigm because I started to appreciate more and expect less. I honestly think there is so much value in you understanding what you're capable of. When you push past your limits, you start to tap into that frequency of pleasure. We were going through the Art of Seduction book, and it's time to understand that if you are a seducer, you are a provider of pleasure, okay? And for pleasure to happen, you need to push yourself past your limits. You need to push others past their limits, because they're stuck in the confines of their own mind, right? They're in the prison cell of their mind. So when you provide, when you become a walking permission slip for people, where you see such a fluidity and an ease and a freedom, right? You see a fluidity and a freedom in me and in my beingness, right? And I'm trying to take down that stifled feeling of like clenching up, and being so in my head, because I've experienced that for a lot of my life, man. For a lot of my life, I couldn't own who I was because I was afraid. I was afraid of people's comments. I was afraid of, what the haters would say. Now I understand that there's something called a block button. Now I understand that I don't have to let everybody into my life, because it's a privilege to be around you, honestly. You got to understand that you are worthy, and that it's a privilege to be around you. Your time is valuable, and you are here on a specific mission, a vision that you have that is absolutely irreplaceable. It is so grounded in your current truth and in your reality but you choose to see it as this daydreaming type of thing where you're going up here in your imagination, and that's fine. I love the imagination. You know what I mean? I love to tap into the imagination. But what you got to do is have imagination with intention to truly be able to take that information and make it inspiration and implementation. We are the dream weavers of this world, man. We are the cosmic architects. We are the quantum jumpers. And if you want to hop into this new timeline stream, I highly recommend you check out the program Writing Reality. It's coming out on the 17th of this month, okay? For 3 days, 3 whole days, we're going to transform you. First day is all about rewiring the past. Second day is all about, building up the skill sets of the present. And the third day, we're quantum jumping into the reality that we truly prefer, to be the character who we truly want to be in this life. Because a lot of times other people have been deciding our characters for us. You have to do this, you have to go to school and do that and follow this conventional path. But guess what? We are unconventional. We are the trendsetters, the trailblazers, the rebel misfits. We are here to cause a ripple effect and a change in this cosmic order of things. Because right now, nobody's truly embodying that cosmic order. You understand that cosmic order means that there is a freedom within that order. Correct? It isn't this type of order where you're like, oh, I'm so disciplined right now that I'm very mundane and monotonous. No, you're not. You're being flexible. You're being the bamboo. You're understanding the principle of being adaptable and being quick on your feet, to be quick-witted, to understand that you can hop on top of this frequency and ride that wave. And you're doing this through your self-talk. You're doing this by speaking to your own subconscious mind and your conscious mind at the same time. By hardwiring your thinking into your beingness. As you say a word, feel it through your entire body. Like right now, as I'm speaking, I'm trying to feel my words. I'm trying to feel it as it captivates and comes out of my mouth and emanates out of my mouth. You see, we are the true messengers, the prophets. We need to have our message be heard and not have this censorship thing, misguide us. And the freedom of speech is slowly going away. So really start to understand, now is the time for you to speak your truth. Now is the time to be a sovereign being. We don't need a political power. We need the higher power. That's it. We are sovereign beings by ourselves. And when we can start to understand it, you have the potential to start a tribe. You have a potential to start a movement. Right? By taking out your camera and transcending these boundaries. Right? Anybody with a camera with an iPhone can now do this. We can now share our voices and be heard on the other side of the screen. So if you feel a little bit off today, if you're in bed right now, curled up, start doing something. Get curled up with a nice book or a nice cup of hot chocolate and really start to embrace that reality and be like, hey, I enjoy this, man. I really enjoy this life because I'm choosing what to do. You have to make a choice, take a chance to change. Those are the 3 C's to change, okay? Take a choice, to take a chance, to make a change. And that's what you're going to do today. You're going to step into that reality. So if you really want to improve your intuition, you've got to be intuitive with the small things, right? And once you feel this spidey sense tingling, once you feel this hunch internally going, it's getting me to move, right? It's getting me momentum. If you don't have motivation right now, start doing what you are motivated to do and then stack that into what you need to be doing. Like, let's say that, you need to write some essay for your work, for school. Guess what? What am I motivated to do right now? I'm motivated to dance. I'm motivated to paint. I'm motivated to start singing in the shower. And you stack that activity because once you start singing, you'll be so inspired to get out of that shower and start writing your essay, right? You'll have more energy. So this is about an energy maintenance system for yourself. And that's what we do with the Flow Zone Academy. We create that and guide that for you, with you, right? And that's the important thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope this wakes you up out of your trance and autopilot state, this derp state, this zombie mode. Let's get it today. Upward Spiral Gang. May we never be the same again. Os.